Day 4. A Saturday sitting and the lead investigator's second day on the stand. The morning began 45 minutes late. Prosecution and defense clashed over a legal point so sensitive that the media were barred from reporting what it was. The judge intervened several times to cool tempers. When the jurors finally entered, Keith Arnaud resumed his testimony. He described how Melvin Theuma, after his arrest in November 2019, was interrogated across 6 separate sessions. The court heard that when police arrested Theuma, they found a letter he had written to protect himself in case he was eliminated. In it, he directly implicated Yorgen Fenech and Keith Schembri, but in his statements to police, jurors were told the middleman was clear on one thing: there was only one mastermind. Arnaud described Theuma's growing desperation. The DiGiorgio brothers were pressuring him for money. Fenech was often abroad. Then 2 men, one of them a security official at the office of the Prime Minister, told Theuma not to worry. The brothers would be granted bail. The bail never came. Keith Schembri's name surfaced repeatedly in Theuma's secret recordings, but Arnaud stressed to the jury that the former chief of staff is not implicated in the murder itself. Theuma kept a photograph of himself with Schembri, hidden with his evidence. He kept it, he told police, to blackmail him. It was taken, he said, on the day he received a phantom government job. Arnaud told the court that Theuma was passing €2,000 to €3,000 every week to Mario Di Giorgio to cover his jailed brother's legal costs. One chat message stood out to investigators. It referred to police believing the bomb was assembled in Schembri. That information was not public at the time, and it strengthened their belief that Theuma was telling the truth. In another message read to the jury, Fenech tells Theuma, "Be 100% sure that you clean up everything, not just on this, but also on your numbers." In the afternoon, Arnaud read from Fenech's own police statement. In it, Fenech claimed he was being blackmailed by Theuma and that Theuma and former minister Chris Cardona had framed him for the murder. Fenech also claimed in that statement that Keith Schembri had once told him he wanted to get rid of Daphne Caruana Galizia. It is a claim, not a finding. Schembri is not implicated in the murder. Arnaud then described the escape. After media reports of a possible pardon for Theuma, Fenech began planning to flee. On the 20th of November 2019, he boarded his boat. His brother, investigators found, planned to meet him in Italy and drive on to France. After his arrest, investigators confronted Fenech with the recordings, and 2 documents handed over by his own lawyer triggered another arrest, that of Dr. Adrian Vella. Arnaud left the jury with one assessment of the secret tapes. Without the recordings, he said, it would have been much more difficult to figure out what was actually going on. Day 5, Monday morning, the cross-examination begins. That's the next video. Follow for a new update after every day the court sits.